Today I am going to be reviewing the Persian Family by Calico Critters or Sylvanian Families. Depends on what country you live in, what they go by. I want to quickly mention that this is completely not affiliated or anything. I bought these for myself. This is a family that lives in my dollhouse. They are not dollhouse scale. They look very, very short in a dollhouse. But when I was a kid, I had a dollhouse with Sylvanian Families or Calico Critters living in it. And I really wanted the same thing when I made a dollhouse as an adult. I wanted to bring back some nice childhood memories. And this is the family that won out. In fact, I originally had a koala family living in the dollhouse with some other characters that I was like, oh, they adopted them. And in the end, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go with cats because I like cats better. And this is the family that I guess won. The interesting thing about the Persians, as you might have been able to guess, is that they are long-haired. There's obviously no easy way to represent this. So what they did was they made the flocking a little extra fuzzy. The flocking is longer in some spots. This is only part of the family. They have a big family. But if you watched my previous review of Calico Critters, you probably found out that I don't like the non-posable ones. They're not my favorite because I like to be able to put the characters into poses, and you can't do that with the really little ones. However, they do have a little posable brother named Ryan. I do have Ryan, but I wrapped him up for Christmas because I thought that would be special. So I apologize that Ryan is not here. However, this is the most accurate way to show them because if you buy them as a set, this is how they come. They don't come with all the other extra family members. All right. We have the dad, who is Lucas, right here. We have the mom, who is Dawn, daughter, Lyra, and daughter, Skye. One thing I think is really cute is that they said these daughters are twins. Obviously, they're not identical twins, but I think it's a cute little touch to think of them as being fraternal twins. That's just cute. The nice thing about posable Calico Critters, there are ones that don't pose, that like just pose at the neck and stuff, but these are posable ones. They all have 5 points of articulation, so you can really pose them nicely in a scene. I will show you on this one. You can move her neck, you can move the arms, and you can move the legs. Another thing I really like about them is that they had one of the daughters match the mom and one of the daughters match the dad. It's just really cute. Sometimes with these sets, they all look pretty much the same. So I like how this one had variety. Like, no two of these are the same. Sometimes the parents are identical and they just put them in different clothes. So I really liked this set. It's unique in that way. If you're curious about the little brother who I will be getting, he matches these two. Also, they have tails in the back. They're like a fuzzy pipe cleaner, and they have changeable clothes. Here's a secret if you want to dress them in different clothes. Sometimes the families cost less than the clothes. So you can literally buy a whole other family and then swap the clothes with that family if you're not keen on them. And another thing that I liked about the dad is I don't like this vest. It's just like a piece of felt cut to shape. But here's a nice thing. That comes right off, and I think he looks so much better without it, so I keep him like that. But I did want to show you the vest just because that's how he comes. Well, anyway, that is my dollhouse family. I just think they are so cute, and I wanted to share with you about them. If you like animals, you might want to look into Calico Critters or Sylvanian Families because they have various different types, and they are absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!